Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today is a very sad day. This is not to take away the meaning of anyone else's life. But Charlie Kirk's was a huge icon. He spoke freedom, he spoke truth, he spoke religion, his faith in God and Jesus, and he was assassinated yesterday. It is the dark side trying to win. It is no different than when they killed Jesus. It is no different than when they killed Martin Luther King. Charlie Kirk's is right there with them. Because he was a strong person. He had a huge audience. My heart, yes, the human part of me is infuriated. It's very sad for his wife and kids, his entire family, and everyone that was touched by him in some way, shape, or form. You can grieve. There's nothing wrong with that. You can be sad for him being killed. It was a senseless act of hate. What do we do with it? This is something, and I asked for guidance last night when I went to bed, because I'm not going to say it's easy. Nothing I ever tell you is easy. And that's why most people don't get to where we are, because they take the easy road. They take the path of least resistance, which is what they've always known. We are stepping into the unknown. We need, yes, again, being sad, being angry, being whatever you're feeling is real. Don't judge that. Don't come from a place of, oh, I'm supposed to be enlightened. Why am I sad? Why am I letting this bother me? It's okay. It's okay. You're still human. Now, what you do with it from here is your choice. Just like when they killed Jesus, did that stop the message? Did that stop what he came here for? No. It made it expand even more. When they killed Martin Luther King, did that stop his message? No. It woke more people up. It expanded his message even more. It's the same thing with Charlie. It's not going to stop his message. I honestly see this as a huge pivotal point, if nothing else, than for the United States of America. I think it's going to ripple across the world, but I see this as a huge pivotal point. I feel the energy shifting to an explosion for the positive. Because people are going to see that he was killed to try to silence and to stop the corruption, to stop the mind control, to stop the the nonsense that's been going on for so long. Two things I want to cover. Help me remember this. One, do not get caught in fear and anger. Part of the agenda to take out those other people was fear. Because if you, just like with Jesus, if you speak out, if you do these things, look what we're going to do to you. So it stopped people from stepping into their power. Out of fear. Even though there were people doing this, they had to be quiet. Martin Luther King, same thing. It is their only way. It is the dark side's only way to try to control you is through fear. Do not let this send you into fear for speaking your truth. Use this as your fuel to speak your truth, to get your word out from a place of love. It will wake more people up. It will. Everything that is happening is waking more people up. I truly see this as a revolution in a positive way. Don't go into anger. Don't go into fear. Don't go into any of that negative energy. That's where the enemy wants you. That's where the dark side wants you. If you go there, they win. Don't let them win. We know love always wins. God always wins. It's just how can we move forward in this game instead of backwards or stalling? Step out of, don't focus on the tree. The tree being Charlie, God bless him. Don't focus on the tree. Don't focus on the situation. Step back and see the forest. See the beauty. See the message. Feel the love that he had. He's still here. He's just not in physical anymore. He's still guiding. Focus on the things that he achieved. The love, the light, the truth, the justice. Focus on those things. Don't focus on the negativity. Yes, we all want justice. Yes, the human part of me wants to snap heads off of every one of those. It's not a nice word. People in office that have allowed all this corruption to run amok and that have perpetuated the silencing of the innocent, like Jesus, like Martin Luther King. And again, this is not to put anything less on that beautiful woman that was murdered in North Carolina. That was just as bad. Why these people that are doing this crime are still allowed to run free blows my brain. Again, it's not something I can control. What I can control is my reaction to it. How I deal with it moving forward. Don't focus on the anger. See the positive outcomes. See it waking more people up. See it shifting somehow. It's not for you to figure out how. See it shifting our government structure to stop this nonsense. When you get what you focus on. When you focus on the negativity, you get more negativity. When you focus on the outcome you want, where these evil people are sent away. However, they're sent away. But they're not in our existence anymore. The second thing, I'm going to tell you a story. It relates perfectly to this. And it was brought back to my awareness this morning. Because of my love for animals, when I met my last husband, he told me, he said, because you love animals so much, you should do animal control. And I said, no, because I would kill somebody. Seeing how people treat animals sends a hellfire into me like I cannot tell you. And he told me then, he said, if you take out that person, they're going to lock you up. That person's still going to run amok. Well, that person won't exist, but all the others will be out there. And you can't go get them. You can't help those animals when you're locked up. It took me 2 years, 3 years for that to sink in. He said, you need to take your anger and let it fuel your purpose. It took a while for that to sink in. I finally joined animal control and became an animal control officer. That is exactly what I did. I never lost a case. It was the most rewarding job I had because I got to help more animals. I got to educate people that didn't know any better. You have people that are listening to mainstream media still. You have people, if I had let my anger, if I had gone into anger and judgment every time I saw a hoarding case, a neglect case, an abuse case, my head would not have been clear to get the evidence together that I needed to win a case. This is where we are. We can't come from anger. Come back to love. Clear the anger. Focus on the outcome you want from a place of love and compassion for all involved. Yes, I had people I just wanted to take out of the equation because of what they did to animals. Most of the time, I found out it was ignorance. They didn't know, or they were freaking lazy. That is what we're facing. You have ignorance because these people, and stupidity, because these people know what they're doing, but they're believing a warped agenda. They're believing the lies that they've been sold. They haven't woken up yet. Our job is to channel our anger into focus. Let go of the anger. Let go of the hatred. Let go of the resentment. Channel it into focus. Ask for guidance. Speak your truth. Because the more of us now that speak up, speak out, we don't let them fear us into silence. Everybody, well, not everybody, but there are a lot of people talking about Charlie. What happened to Charlie? The people on the flip side that are celebrating this, that did this, that believe in that agenda, the human part of me, I got nothing for you. I send you love because you just don't freaking get it. My hope is you wake up one day, soon. But use this situation to achieve the goal that we all want, which is unity, and for people to wake up. Speak your truth. You know, I mean, again, that is why love wins. That's just what I was told. That is why love wins. Because anger only fuels more anger. You can't think clearly. You're not reacting clearly in a positive way. You know, okay, so we go take this one person out that shot Charlie. Or these people who I think one shot took him out, but so you take this person out of the equation. That's one person. Now what? Our job is to get this information out there in a positive way, to wake more people up. So these people eventually see that they're following an agenda that's messed up. Still spread freedom of speech, freedom of religion. I don't care what you believe in. As long as you are not harming anyone else, as long as you are doing what is in the highest and the best of all involved, and it comes from love, I don't care who you believe in. When you start killing people or judging people, where is that love? It's not. Sorry, I've got a cough. Even people that claim to be Christian or Catholic or whatever. You can have your belief, but when you start judging people because they're different than you or they don't believe the same things you believe, that is where it goes all kinds of in the wrong direction. Excuse me. That's not love. That's not of God. That is not at all what Jesus taught. Or Mary, Mother Mary, or whoever you follow. They were nothing but love. They didn't judge anybody. They didn't go kill anybody because they believed something different. They didn't tell them they were wrong. They tried to get them to see the other side, an expanded version, the bigger picture, from a place of love. That's what we're here to do. All of us. Not everyone has gotten that yet. The memo's still going around. It will get to those when it's meant to get to those. For those of you that have already gotten the memo, this is our time to come together as one. Come together in love, not hate, not anger, not judgment, not fear, not blame, but come together in love to help educate everyone else, because there will be people looking for answers. There will be people waking up from this going, oh my God, I didn't know. Excuse me. I was going down the wrong path. It's just like the number of people that are waking up saying, I've been following the wrong party all my life because I was lied to. Now I see the lies. Now they're shifting. Some people haven't realized that yet. This is, again, if you allow the anger to consume you, yes, you can be angry. Yes, you can be upset. Yes, you can be sad. But don't stay there. Don't stay there. Step back. Regain your clarity. Regain your peace. Regain your focus. Ask, how can I use my knowledge, my wisdom, my past experiences? How can I use that to better myself and humanity? That's what we're here for. I had my life experience with animal control for a reason. You have whatever life experience you have, the knowledge that you've gained, for a reason. Ask for guidance on how to channel that for a better outcome for the highest and best of all involved. We are winning. We will win. We just left the 9999 portal. September 9th, 2025, 2025 is 9. And then 3 9s are 27. 7 and 2 is 9. It's the end of a cycle. This is, think about, and the other thing, thank you for bringing that back. The other thing that I was reminded that last night when I was like, why? How am I supposed to deal with this? Think about when you were a kid. It doesn't matter. If you were allowed to do whatever, and then all of a sudden somebody said, no, you have to stop that. It was something you enjoyed. You had freedom. And then somebody tried to contain you and control you. What did that do to you? It pissed you off. You were like, no. That's where the dark side is now. They've had their reign of terror, their reign of control, their reign of corruption. The noose is tightening around their neck. They're in panic. They're in gasping for their last breath. They're in that mode of, no, I've had freedom. Now you're confining me. I can't do what I want to do anymore. So they're resisting it. This is shedding the light on all the messed up mess that we've had in our society for hundreds of years. That's why it's so huge. That's why it's so in our face. It's ending. Don't get caught up in their drama. Don't get caught up in what they want you to get caught up in, which is the fear, the anger, the worry. Don't go there. Don't stay there. Center yourself, come back to love, and I literally ask for guidance and then trust what comes. It might not make sense, but give it time and things will fall into place. Just like I said, I was reminded of what I told my last husband when he said, you should do animal control, literally. I said, no, because I would kill somebody. To see somebody torture an animal or neglect an animal, it still drives me crazy. To this day, it still drives me crazy. All I can do, because I can't write them a summons, I can't charge them with whatever anymore because I'm not an officer anymore. I can still try to educate them from a place of love, not judgment. That's the same situation here. Educate the people that are waking up, the people that are looking for answers, the people that are going to be like, oh my God, what happened? Come from a place of love. Because you going at them from a place of, oh my God, I can't believe what happened. And then you want to focus on the negativity, is just going to send them right back into that hole they just came out of. Be the light to get them out of that dark tunnel. Be the light to show them a better way. Educate them on the bigger picture and how they can use the love and the light and things like that to help win this spiritual war. I love you guys. I'm here to help guide you through this process, through life. Like I said, life happens. It's your choice on how you deal with it. Yes, it's a sad day. My prayer, my heart goes out to his wife and kids and his family. Because it was a terrorist act of violence. He was an amazing person. Like I said, I truly see this being a pivotal point in our existence. I was also reminded that we all have a soul contract. God bless his soul for choosing that path to be the one to be the catalyst for this happening. His family will be taken care of. God will provide. Charlie will always be with his family. He's always there. I hope his wife can accept that and will be able to find his peace. It may take a while, but I truly hope she feels his presence. So I send you love. I send you light. I appreciate every one of you. Don't let the dark side grab you and hold on to you. That's what they want. No, you're stronger than that. You're better than that. You are love. You are the divine. You are the divine being of light. Have a great day, and we will talk soon.